with me is a guy who knows an awful lot about Beanpot Championships. He won 2 as a member of Boston University. Of course, he also won a gold medal with the U.S. Olympic hockey team in 1980. Jim, you look good, and it's good to see you back here again.
Well, thanks, Dave. It's really a lot of fun to play in Beanpots, and now it's a lot of fun to watch them and see the excitement of all the young players.
Before we get into hockey, I want to say how sad we all are to hear about the death of your dad. You two were an example for every father and son around the country, and we'll miss him. I know you do.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate that. I miss my father a lot now, but hopefully he's in a better place.
Well, let's talk about BU. Are you a little surprised that they've come out and taken the game away from Harvard after the Crimson got that lead?
Well, Jackie Parker's a great coach, and he knows how to motivate his players. He's got a lot of really, real young players, but the excitement and keeping control of their emotions, it just shows what a great coach he really is. And you look at his record year after year when he gets into the tournament-type play, he does a great job. So, no, I'm not really that surprised.
He seems to like to let his guys play regardless of how physical they might be or how chippy they might be or how flat they might be. He doesn't seem to say a whole lot behind the bench. I bet he's very vociferous, though, in the dressing room.
Well, he's a very intelligent coach. He'll watch and he'll pick up things and he'll make adjustments. Not too many coaches that I've played with or watched have the ability to make the adjustment during a game. They go in with a game plan, and that's it. And Jackie listens to his other coaches and is able to adapt.
When you played for Boston University, played Walter Brown, that holds, what, 3,000 plus, and most of the buildings you played in were 3, 4, 5,000. What was it like coming in here with a crowd of 14,000 or so roaring at every move?
Well, I think it makes the good players better and the average players nervous. And I really enjoyed playing. It almost felt like they were standing on top of you, you know. I think the first time I really felt the crowd was when they stood up for the national anthem, and it almost seemed like they were on top of you. I enjoyed it. I really thought it was a lot of fun.
Of course, since 1966, I guess, BU has won 14 Beanpots out of 22. Did it get to be a thing where you guys felt you had an advantage over the other 3 because there was such rich tradition in winning this thing?
Well, they sure put the pressure on you. You know, you don't want to be the only one that's not in the finals. And, you know, the consolation game almost shouldn't even be played because it's such a downer compared to the excitement of the first Monday night and the finals. So I don't think we had an advantage. I guess we did, almost like the Celtics in a way. You expect to win. It's like a breeding. And the players just believe that whether you're up or down a goal, you were going to come back and win it.
Of course, when you played, you had a couple of guys that, you know, knew how to play from pond hockey, huh?
Yeah, it was such a pleasure playing with a guy like Ricky Mahar, who I think was probably the greatest college hockey player.
Hey, Jim, good to see you again. We want to thank you for stopping by.
Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate it.
Jim Craig, our guest right now. Let's get up to the booth with Sean and Bob.